Good afternoon, Facebook world. We are live. Going to jump on here for just a few minutes and give you the market report for the month of November. We're going to look at the numbers from the past 30 days in our area, starting with Belmont and then kind of zooming out to look at the rest of the market. The market is still fast and furious. There is still a very low supply of homes and a very high demand for them currently, which has been typical since about midpoint of this year, a little bit before that, and isn't looking to slow down any. Actually, most experts believe that this trend is going to continue, that the market is still going to be strong even into the middle of next year, some project. So let's jump in and look at the numbers just to let you know what's going on in the area. So our market report, this is the first day of December, so we're going to be looking at the previous month. Now, I'm going to start doing these these live reports on a weekly basis, but today we're going to be looking at the month, not the week. So what we're looking at today, just to be clear, if you're just jumping on, we're looking at the numbers for the market in our area for November, for the past 30 days. So let's begin with Belmont. Belmont is actually where I live at and just moved here a few months ago. We love this area and looking forward to showing you some houses here. It's a beautiful area near the lake, near Charlotte, close to everything. So in Belmont for November, there was 199 homes for sale. That is an increase of 2.7%. New listings were down. New listings were down 11.2%. There were 58 new listings. So those are new houses put on the market. So 199 houses total, 58 new homes put on the market in November. And the average day on the market that a house was actually on the market was 84. So that's super low. If you've ever sold a house, sometimes you know that process can really drag out. But what we're looking at now is when homes go on the market, there are multiple offers. Those offers come in fairly soon after the home is listed, and homes are going under contract in a record amount of days. So to have the average for a home to be on the market at 84 is a very short time period. And that is actually up 4.4% for this area. The average home price in Belmont right now is experiencing all-time high prices, high values for homes. And that's a good thing if you're a seller. If you own a home, there's a good chance you have a ton of equity right now. So if you think about your home as an investment, there's this possibility there's this opportunity for you to possibly sell your home and cash it in and make a great deal of equity. We actually, my family and I, we just did this personally. We sold our home because of the market. The market was so good. Why wouldn't we? We bought our house knowing it was an investment. Sure, we loved living there, but it was still an investment. It was a financial investment, and the market was good. It's just like any other market: buy low, sell high. Now is a time to sell because it is a time to sell high. So average home price in Belmont, $410,369. Let's zoom out a little bit from Belmont. I want to look just at Gaston County, the whole county. So the first numbers were just Belmont. These numbers are for all of Gaston County for the past 30 days. There were 1,034 homes for sale, not much of an increase, about 0.8% increase there. Homes for sale in November. 336 of those were new listings, and that is down. So see this trend downwards on new listings. So if you're a homeowner, you should pay attention to that, because that means there's a need, there's a demand for homes, which is ultimately going to affect the price that you ask for your home, and also the offers that you're going to get, because buyers don't have a lot of inventory to choose from right now. And so buyers are coming in with their best offers. And if you're a buyer, don't let that scare you, because it's still a great time. The market is strong on both fronts because interest rates are also low. And so you have a chance right now to take advantage of some really great interest rates. So if you're looking at getting a home, maybe it's your first home, maybe you don't have that in financial investment. You hear me talking about a home being a financial investment, and that's something you want to do. It's a good time to do it because you're going to save on that interest, and it's a really great thing for the buyer. You're going to build equity sooner and faster that way, rather than giving the lender or the bank a ton of your money. So it's a good time. Average days on the market for Gaston County is a little bit lower than the average day we saw in Belmont. Average day on the market is only 73 days. Average home price in Gaston County, $290,901. I want to talk about Charlotte also. Charlotte is a very large market right adjacent to us here in Belmont and Gaston County. We sell a lot of homes over there. So in Charlotte, the city, there were 4,312 homes on the market, and that is down 3.1%. Now, these are significant numbers. If you noticed in the Belmont slide and in the Gaston County slide, there was a slight increase in homes for sale, but in the city, in Charlotte, there's a decrease. It's down 3.1%. And again, this is just the number showing you what you've probably been hearing. And that is that right now there's a very high demand for houses. There's not a lot of houses on the market. So we want to pay attention to that. New listings, of those 4,312 that were on the market in November, 1,223 of those were new listing. And man, look at that, down 18.8%. That is significant. So it is a time to list your house. If you're in Charlotte, I hope you're listening to me. Now is a great time to list your house. And if you're afraid of what that looks like, how do you maneuver that transaction? Where do you go? How do you find a place if there's low demand? How does that work? Well, I've done it. We did it actually. And when we did it, it was a crazy time in the market. Wintertime, sometimes things slowed down just a little bit. But when we sold our home, we had a strategy, we had a plan, we sold it, we cashed in our equity. It did a lot of great things for us financially, got us in a great position because we used our investment. We weren't afraid to put it out there, figure out how to do it, and now we have the experience. So I can talk to you about that. Let's talk about it. Let's see what you need to do if you have a home and you'd like to cash in that equity, make some money off of it. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do. Average day on the market, you're seeing a trend here. 70 to 90 days is what we're looking at. 82 days on the market for homes in Charlotte. And the average home price in Charlotte, $474,951. So it's a great, great time to own a home in Charlotte. So next up, before we end this live broadcast of the market report for November, I want to show you a couple of hot new listings that just came into the Belmont area. This one just listed today. Spent some time on the market. This house spent some time on the market recently, but is back on the market at a really great price. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,855 square feet, sitting on a little less than half an acre in Belmont. This is out on South Point Road. This house is listed at $274,000, and it just went on the market. This is a really, really great home. Just saw this afternoon. Was like, man, this would be a great fit for the right family. So this is a great home listed by Allen Tate Realty, Megan Triplett, the listing agent on that. But this is a great home. If you want to see this home, anytime I do these broadcasts, you see a home that you would like to see, just let me know. We'll set up a private showing for you so that you can get in there and take a look around and that kind of thing. But this is a great find. South Point Road in Belmont, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,855 square foot, less than half an acre, $274 is the asking price. This next home I'm really excited to show you because this next home is actually in my neighborhood. These folks are my neighbors. They live just down the road from me, and this is a great home. We moved to this area. This is we live in a neighborhood called Water's Edge, which is in Belmont. If you are familiar with Belmont, you know where the YMCA is at. We're right there, basically. You pull into the Y, we're the neighborhood there to the left as you come into the Y in Belmont. These are beautiful townhomes. This is a great neighborhood as well. It's a really, really great neighborhood. And I was super excited to see this house on the market, and it just went on the market. So I'm going to show you this one here. This is a 201 Parkview Drive in Belmont. Again, that's the Water's Edge neighborhood. It's a great neighborhood. You could be my neighbor if you want to be my neighbor. This is a great opportunity for you to do so. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. Now, one of the baths is a half bath, so it's 2 full baths and a half bath. These townhomes that are in Water's Edge, what you find is that the upstairs bedrooms, one or two of them are often its own suite. The bedroom has its own bathroom, sometimes even its own bathtub. This is definitely going to be a house that you're going to want to take a look at to really see how beautiful it is. I put a couple of pictures up here. This top picture, I'm going to make this bigger so you can see it. This top picture shows you the home. This is on the end. If you know anything about townhomes, it's great to have a home on the end because you get a bigger yard. Look at that yard. So you get a bigger yard here. The entrance, this is actually the front door here. I don't know if you can see my cursor there. And then over here is the garage door. So front door's over here, garage door, nice yard. And then, of course, there's more pictures of this home. I would love to share them with you. If you're interested in seeing this house, let me know. I'll make sure that you get the pictures. But I just included this picture. This gives you a good shot of the kitchen and dining area and how it looks. These townhomes are pretty standard with having this open area with a bar, and that kind of goes into the kitchen. And then this here, some of the houses in this neighborhood on the other side is the living room. In this particular one, there's a little dining area there. But this is a great home in a great neighborhood, priced at $298,500, built in 2009, a little over 2,200 square feet. This is listed by Susan McDade with Wilkinson ERA Real Estate, but I wanted to show you that one. That is a great find in the Belmont area. I'm going to go over here and see if I can see any comments, if anyone's commented or not. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have very briefly. If you have any questions, just let me know. Comment there in the feed, and I'll make sure to answer whatever I see. This is a new system I'm using on my end to try to get the comments in. So if you do comment and I don't see it right now in the live feed, I will see it after the live feed, and I will answer your question then. Or if you're not watching this live and you catch it later, I'll be happy to answer your questions then. But this is a great time to sell your house. As I've already stated, this is a time when sellers are benefiting from all-time high sales prices. It's also a time when buyers are benefiting from all-time low interest rates. We've been seeing this trend all year. It's a strong market, and that looks to continue. I know sometimes in the winter we feel like it slows down, or that it's not a good time to do a transaction if you're thinking about selling or if you're thinking about buying. But actually, it's a great time. In fact, one of the benefits, if you're a buyer, one of the benefits of this season is you might not be competing with as many offers. No guarantees, but you might not be competing with as many offers because people don't typically like to buy and move and make those kind of transitions late into the holiday season. But if you are looking for a home, it will be a great strategy. It would be uncomfortable maybe to do it during the holidays, but it can be done. And the great thing is you hire the right agent, make that process a whole lot easier. Real estate transactions can be complex, they can be daunting, but with the right agent, they can be simplified, they can make sense, and they can be very, very successful, and they can bring you a good return on your investment. So that's what we have for the month of November. This has been the market report for the Belmont, Gaston, Charlotte area. Hit me up. Let me know your questions. Send me your questions, comment, whatever it is. Let me know what I can do for you. How can I help you in your real estate transactions? What questions, what real estate questions do you have? I'd love to help y'all. Thank you. Have a good rest of the afternoon.